So you bought a camera, all right? You figured out how to make some films. You figured out how to do some edits, but you have no fucking clue on how to make any sort of money with the camera in your hand. Well, you guys have come to the right place, because today we are going to break down how you can land 5 video production clients within the next 30 days. But let me tell you guys right now, if you do not listen to all of the steps in this video, you're pretty much going to be wasting your time, because guys, this is very, very, very good, clean information. And I guarantee you that if you actually listen to it, you actually go through it, you actually apply these basic principles, you're gonna make some money. Let's get right into the video. Guys, before we jump right into all of the steps, why the fuck would you listen to what I have to say? Well, I have a pretty successful video agency that has generated over $60,000 per month. I know a little bit something about how to land clients in the industry. Okay, now we're not going to be talking about landing $50,000 gigs or $40,000 gigs or $100,000 gigs, because guys, it's a lot easier to land the little 2K gigs and the 3K gigs and the 4K gigs that only take you half a day to film them, send it out to an editor for $100, and then you just do a couple of those per week and you're pretty much all set. So further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, the first step is going to be pulling data. Okay guys, this is a very basic business principle. And what this basically means is who are you going to be marketing to? Okay, where are you going to spend your time? Where are you going to spend your money? And who are you going to contact in order to generate leads for your freaking video agency? Okay, and guys, there's a few different ways of doing it. Number one is going to be reaching out to local people if you want to do local videos. And then the other is going to be reaching out to brands and companies all over the world. And at my agency, I do a little bit of both, okay? On this website, D7 Lead Finder, what you'll find is that you can actually search people in your city, and you can use specific niches. So let's say that we wanted to go after dentists, okay? Or if we wanted to go over, dentists, we wanted to go over, RV, look at, there's already all these sort of things, okay? And you type in your city, and once we go ahead and click get leads, we wait a little bit, and it will give us all sorts of different types of leads, okay? And guys, what we're doing right now is we're pulling large lists of data so that it's very easy for us to do outreach methods, whether it's on LinkedIn, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on email, okay, whether it's on phone call. This is going to just give you the list. It's going to give you everything you need to know in that niche in your city, and you're pretty much good to go. You can cold call them, you can whatever you want to fucking do, it doesn't matter, okay, but you're getting the list. So this is what we're going to do if we want to pull lists of people in local spots, okay? Now, you're asking, well, what if we want to pull lists of people around the world and we want to reach out to specific brands? Well, there's 2 ways of doing that, okay? One of which is using my favorite website, ChatGPT, okay? You got to use AI, because AI is going to get you to your goal a lot quicker, okay? And what we're going to do with ChatGPT is we're going to figure out a niche. So let's say that our niche is going to be video equipment, okay? And we're gonna find a site that sells video equipment. All right, this is a huge hack. So if you actually apply this, you're gonna get crazy lists, okay? And look at this, B&H is one of them. But let's go a little bit deeper. Let's go a little bit more niched. Let's find a video equipment brand. Okay, so maybe like Red, maybe like a Small Rig would be perfect, okay? Because their products are not too expensive, but they're pretty legit. Okay, we're gonna take this website, we're gonna copy that, we're going to ChatGPT, find me 10 more sites similar to this. Okay, and boom, ChatGPT is gonna fucking put it in place and do what we got to do. Tilta, wooden camera, sharp. Let's just check one of these out. Tilta, boom, same thing. So as you guys can already see, if you can get a niche, you can start getting some websites and you can start pulling data. But you might asking again, well, how do I reach out to these brands? You look them up on Instagram, you stop being lazy, or you use another software plugin that I have called Snuv.io, which will actually directly pull all of their email addresses. Okay, so that's pretty much step one of the video, guys. You guys need to figure out how to pull data. Okay, now that you have pulled data, okay, you know how to do it. You just learned in the video. Now you got to outreach to these people. Okay, and you need to send them a message that's going to get their attention. Okay, and what I would probably say to these people is something very, very simple. I would say, hi, my name is Judson, and I create high-end videos for brands just like you. Do you guys work or collaborate with content creators? If so, I'd love to find out more about your brand and see how we can potentially work together. Guys, that's it. Okay, you don't need to overcomplicate it. You don't need to, craft this crazy message that gets you a better return rate. No, you're at the beginning and you're just trying to outreach to people to get potential leads. Okay, and you can do this using Instagram. You can do this, cold emailing using Snuv.io to pull email addresses. Okay, you can do this by going on their LinkedIn and finding the marketing director. Okay, you can do this by cold calling the local leads through their numbers and just freaking dial it and call them up. Okay, this isn't rocket science, guys. This is about putting in work and doing it on a consistent basis. You guys are going to get some leads. Okay, so that's step number 2, crafting the message and outreaching to the clients now that you have pulled some data. So now let's move into step number 3. All right, that's going to be creating an offer. If you guys are going to be in the creative agency world, or you're going to be in the video production world, you need to know what you're going to be offering these clients. You can't just say, oh, well, what do you want? What do you want to pay? That shit's not going to work, okay? You need to be very clear. You need to act like you've done this 100 times before. You need to act like a professional, and you need to create a custom offer for all of these clients. So it doesn't necessarily need to be packages. The way that I go about it is this, okay? Let's say that I have somebody that has responded, hey, yes, I am interested. Okay, this is what I would say. Okay, that's great. We do all sorts of video and photography types of content for brands just like you. So that all being said, what would you guys be looking for specifically? We do commercial work. We do work on a consistent basis. We offer retainer agreements where we do content on a monthly basis. What are you guys looking for? Now, to give you guys an example of our offer, we offer a 60-second commercial video for products like e-bikes, like electronic power stations, like equipment, camera equipment, all that sort of stuff. We do commercials for their website, and we charge a starting price of $3,000, and it can go up from there depending on models, depending on locations, depending on the specifics of the shoot, but the package starts at around $3,000. Sometimes we'll bring that price down to $2,000 or even $1,500 if they do multiple videos with us and sign us on a some sort of package together. But the gist of this section is understanding what you're selling the client, because if you don't have a product or you don't have something specific, what the fuck are you going to sell them? You're just going to talk a bunch of bullshit, and that's not going to work. So you need to have a very, very clear understanding of what your product is and how you're going to sell it before you even start pulling these data and outreaching, okay? But once you get to this stage, you need to give them your offer, and you need to offer them and let them know what services you provide in the video production world. The sales process, guys, okay? And what the sales process is getting them from point A to point Z. Once you offer them your package and they say they're interested, you need to now sell them and guide them to the ending. Some of these clients don't know what they want. You have to tell them what they want. Some of these clients know exactly what they want, and they want somebody who's going to deliver exactly the specifications that they send. So if that's the case, you need to apply that in the conversation, whether it's on email, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on cold call. You need to take that information that you're having from the client and you need to adapt. And guys, at the end of the day, especially before the dotted line is signed, the client is always right, and you do not want to, sway them away, tell them that you can't do it. You always tell them that you can do it. But if it does become more complicated and it does take more of your time, you increase your price. So that's going to be step number 4 for generating new clients. So step number 5, guys. Okay, step number 5 is very, very simple. You're going to rinse and you're going to repeat. Okay, this is a numbers game. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit something about sales really quickly. Okay, there's going to be the guy who walks in the door, okay, and wants to negotiate, wants to get a better price, is super picky because it doesn't have leather seats. Okay, it doesn't have the right windows, this, that. Dude, that's not the guy you want to work with. You want to find the guy who's doesn't give a fuck about the car, and he's ready to buy it, doesn't care if he overpays, just wants to get a nice car. He just doesn't care. Guys, believe it or not, there's people out there, but it is not going to be the first person that walks in the door. It's about doing this on a consistent basis. It's about doing this over and over and over until you get those type of clients. I'm telling you, it's a numbers game. Sales is a numbers game, and the biggest part of this step as well is quit being fucking lazy. Okay, you don't need to sit down and watch another 5 fucking videos. Okay, you don't need to go buy a bunch of different courses. No, you need to take action. Okay, you need to fucking pull the list today. You need to start sending emails or whatever outreach method that you want to do today. And you need to do it every fucking day for the next 30 days. And you need to do it consistently. And on top of all that, here's my favorite saying. You can do 100 reps a day, get burnt out, say I don't want to do it, maybe get 1 lead. Or you can do 10, 15, or 20 reps every single day for the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. And let me tell you, it's called the compound effect. If you've read that book, it's a very, 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 very effective rule in every single aspect in life. And I highly recommend applying that to all the things that we've taught in this video. Guys, if you have gotten some value, I actually have a course where I teach you guys every single aspect. I go in depth on every single section that we've done in this video today. And guys, I break everything down that you need to know. In addition, we have a full community of people trying to grow their video production agency. And guys, they absolutely get a lot of value. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, the link will be down below. And if you guys got some value, make sure to leave a comment down below. Go ahead and smash that like button. And as always, guys, I will see you on the next one. Peace out.